Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Taurus. How are you guys? I hope you're all well. Taurus, let's see what your energies are. Single Taurus in their love life, new love prospects or connections. Okay, if you're dealing with someone, we'll be looking at that energy, anything you need to know. Oops, something come out there. Yeah, we have an Emperor. This could be someone who's at a distance, but this is a person who's logical, wise, a lot of, definitely someone who's very strict, structured, but it could be someone who travels for work. But it has to do with somebody learning, taking lessons learned from the past, knowing when to move away to avoid a disaster. But yet you can see two people growing closer, getting to know each other, see, moving forward calmly and peacefully. We got a person in their head doing some thinking. You know, the Emperor can be very analytical, very logical. Yeah. Taurus, that could be yourself, could be an Aries. Yeah, some Taurus energies. See, it's an energy of two people being on the same page. See, we have two people who may not be on the same page. We got someone who's looking at this. They're thinking. See, it has to do with having faith. It has to do with structure, lifestyles, routines. It could be a person at a distance, okay? Some kind of routine and structure. Yeah, we'll see. Let's have a look here. Taurus. We definitely have someone here kind of feeling lonely or a little bit of lack. Something is lacking. Okay. Now it could be someone who's change a schedule, change a routine, traveling for work because of lack of money, or someone who feels they don't have enough money, but they do. Yeah, we have an Emperor here. So we have a person doing a lot of thinking. There it is. It'll come out often. King of Swords. Very logical, very wise. This is someone, it could be a contract or negotiation that if you have somebody who's at a distance, it could be about relocating. Okay, so I do see some kind of an agreement, but I do see a little bit of lack and loneliness. Somebody here, like I say, maybe feeling a little lonely. Maybe the communication's been distance here. But, you know, this King of Swords is a person who's, you know, like I say, they're analyzing the situation. They're, you know, analyzing this. There's a need for something to do with relocating, moving, changing habits, lifestyle, structure, routines, schedules. Okay. Yeah, and then we have the King of Wands, and then we have some kind of choice, so a life path choice, a decision. So some of you may have a choice between a couple people, but I actually feel this is the same person. Somebody here, this is you know, someone very creative, so it has to do with something going to the next level. If you've been seeing someone and they are at a distance, now there could be some kind of change to do with relocating, schedule, routine, some kind of contract, okay? Because there's something that was lacking here. See, something lacking. So it's a person who's very determined here. See, it has to do with taking, it could be a job situation going to the next level. So someone very wise, okay? They're analyzing it. Now, they're very determined, okay, to take this to the next level, but it could have to do with the job. There's some kind of path. It has to do with someone choosing a path and making a choice. So if you've been seeing a person, I feel there's just, you know, there could be, if they are at a distance, they may be feeling a little lonely, but for the lack of money, okay, like I say, I mean, you could have someone here who's ghosting, ignoring you because they've moved on. You may be the one making a choice here. So but we'll see where this goes, because I see an energy of having faith. There's a lack of faith. Someone isn't, you know, there's a lack of faith in this moving forward, because we have a person thinking they should move on to avoid a disaster. But I do feel a lot of this is to do with work and travel, relocation, contracts. You see, something's lacking. So it's someone looking for something more. They're very determined. See, now some of you, it could be yourself. You have a choice, choosing between two people. Yeah, so we have a incoming energy, multiple opportunities, things speeding up. We have a person who's very busy. I feel like we have an Emperor who's busy. Okay, now this is definitely an energy of someone who's mastering life. They're mastering the elements. I can see it, and they're trying to do the right thing. Now they are either lonely, being at a distance, or thinking of relocating. Okay, but it has to do with two people being on the same page. But others of you, I can definitely see this energy of multiple opportunities and having to choosing the one. See, this is focusing on that wand. You know, someone physically attractive, but someone here is in that energy of been there, done that. See? Yeah, see, this is a person here, like I say, I don't know if it's a long distance relationship or it has to do with some sort of moving away to avoid a disaster, to do with a contract, a negotiation. I feel there's a change here. Yeah, so there's an energy of love, a choice here between two, and these two cards wanted to come out too. I feel they're meant to be. I'm just going to take them. I know it's going to make things a little short in space, so there we go. Okay, so we can actually put these up here because I didn't think all these cards were going to come out. But they're here, and they're here for a reason. So, and I can see they fit in. See, it has to do with someone feeling a little confused. Okay, someone's feeling a little confused. It's a little complicated. But I do feel like it's a person who's analyzing this, being very logical, being wise. Okay, now this could be someone learning something new. Okay, but there's definitely an energy of lack and loneliness, or somebody here not having faith, a lack of faith, you see, or whether someone is faithful long distance. Now, I do feel this is a person who has a choice. They could have other options, and those options could be a life path decision to do with work, because I do feel it has to do with traveling for work, relocation. But look at this energy of multiple opportunities coming in, some kind of bond. But it also has to do with this path. Yeah, so there's definitely some feelings here, and we could have someone who's keeping things a little bit of a secret right now, keeping a lot of their feelings to themselves until they're sure. To me, it looks like we have a person making a head and heart decision to do with a bond, a connection, okay, and that physical attraction, and the chemistry, because we have a person who's been there, done that. See, it has to do with making the right choice. Yeah, but I see things speeding up, someone in a hurry. I also see a person who's very busy. So I do see some talk and communication, long distance text messages. Let's have a look at this King of, or this Emperor, pardon me. Why is the Emperor here? Yeah, see, someone's pride and ego. Someone's pride and ego here getting in the way. But this is also a person who's determined to be successful. They're planning and preparing, analyzing. They're looking at this. It's a person trying to make an educated decision. Okay. It could be an energy of learning something new. It could be someone who, feels a little insecure about learning something new, or someone feeling insecure if there's a long distance relationship, if a person will be faithful. So, yeah, we have the Magician. It's a person here definitely manifesting. They actually have all the tools they need. I feel someone here is quite creative. I do feel there's work involved, travel and distance. So, yeah, we have a person manifesting, though, gathering all the tools, the information, everything they need to know. So it has to do with learning something, education, schedule, routine. Yeah. 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 Somebody has a contract or something coming to an end. Okay, a little bit worried. It's an energy of someone with negative thoughts and energy insecurity about money. So it's an energy of someone who's definitely been successful before. Now they're less successful now. So there's some insecurities about money. And a lot of times it's just a lot of negative thinking, a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, so if it's yourself, get out of your head here, because I feel there's actually some positive energy. I see an opportunity here. Now, I can definitely see it's work, travel, distance, getting in the way of a relationship. Because we have two people manifesting each other, but it looks like it's long distance. Now, this is a person I feel who's, they definitely have a lot of pride, maybe a little bit of ego. It could be getting in the way, Yeah, this is somebody who was once very successful. Now they're not quite as successful, or it's just the way they're thinking. It's often a person who feels I never have enough money, but they do. Okay, so we'll see. Let's have a look at that Five of Pentacles. Why is it here? Yeah, so we have the Empress. We have the birth of something new. Every ending leads to a new beginning. So there's this beautiful energy. It's a healing energy. The Empress is an energy of a person who's open. So we have an Emperor and an Empress. Yeah. Someone here is about to make a choice between a couple people here. And I do feel they're keeping this to themselves. Okay. Yeah. But it has to do with being faithful. See, something ended, I feel, because we have a person who either wasn't faithful or they didn't have faith that it would be long term. Okay. But with every ending comes a new beginning. So I do see this. Oh yeah, we have a person who's confident. See, this is a person thinking things through. Okay. It's about two people being on the same page. I feel we have a person who's looking at feeling this isn't going to be successful. It's not going to go anywhere. Okay. So I do see this energy of manifesting, learning as they go, somebody distancing themselves, trying to avoid a disaster. I gotta tell you, this King of Swords is connected to the Emperor. And I feel this is a person who's feeling confident about making a decision. They need to be confident. Okay. And I do feel we have an Empress here who's very strong, very capable, very confident about this. See, this is the Empress energy. But I feel we have an Emperor who's, like I say, feeling a little like something's lacking, feeling lonely. I feel it's just an energy of someone who's a bit of a worrywart. Somebody's doing some worrying here. Okay. And I feel it has to do with a long distance relationship. Maybe worried that it'll end. Okay. But I do see an ending leading to a new beginning, because it does look like a contract, a negotiation, or the end of a relationship. Yeah, maybe even a marriage. But I feel like we got a person whose pride's getting in the way a little bit, because I do feel this is somebody who takes pride in what they do. Okay. Someone who is very successful, chased success, even been headhunted before, you see. But it has to do with money. I can see it. It has to do with long-term success and finances. There we have someone thinking of walking away. See, looking for something else. It's no longer emotionally fulfilling. But it's a person who's searching. See, they're searching for something here. And this is a person at the time of their life. It has to do with either taking something to the next level, taking another job. I feel it has to do with just relocation. I actually feel there's a fresh new start. There's some positive energy here. I think it's just someone doing some serious thinking that they need to be confident before they make a decision. See, it's about being confident. See, I feel this Empress energy is confident. This is someone who's confident about this, where the other person, not the Emperor, not so much. And it could be because, like I say, their pride's getting in the way. It's somebody who was fairly well off. Now they're not quite as well off. So they have this negative energy, and their pride's getting in the way. Let's have a look at the Two of Wands. Yeah, see, there's that energy of talking back and forth between two people, text messages, communication. But you can see somebody here is in a hurry. They're walking away. They're in a hurry to make a decision. Okay, but it's also a person I feel who's very busy, maybe even feeling a little overwhelmed with this choice. They're at this time in the life, this crossroad, this choice. You see? Yeah. There we have it. See, two people, there's a physical attraction between two people, but it's about choosing the one. Somebody is making a choice. Is this the one? Is this the right choice? And it has to do with this, with relocating, a contract coming to an end. Okay. With every ending comes a new beginning. So there's some kind of opportunity coming in. There it is right there. See, a fresh new start, a new opportunity. I do see romance here. I do see love, romance. So there we have it. See, justice and balance being fair. Eight of Wands. See, been there, done that. So this has to do with commitment, marriage. But we have this bond developing. See, this is an energy of choosing the one. Somebody's making a choice. And I feel the choice, for some of you, I feel the choice is actually moving and relocating. Is this the right person? Is this the one? Yeah, see, I feel we've got multiple opportunities coming in, but I just feel it has to do with work and travel. Relocating, I feel, it's someone who's very busy, feeling overwhelmed, see? But we have a person who's searching for something because they've left a situation behind. They've ended a situation and they've walked away, okay? Or maybe it's yourself thinking of walking away. But yeah, I feel it has to do with, should I just walk away? Is this going to go anywhere? Because I do see the relocation. I do see someone worried about money and finances with the end of a contract or the end of some kind of commitment. But there's the Chariot. See? Yeah, so something is ending. That candle just went out. Boy, the timing. Um, See, it has to do with someone choosing whether someone's right for them or not, but it has to do with being fair. They're trying to be fair. Now, it could be someone who's not fair because they've been with someone who wasn't treating them right. Okay, vice versa. And there's the Chariot. See, it has to do with someone taking control. See, taking control, been there, done that. We have a person who's out of here. Yeah, I do feel there's a relationship or connection ending, but I do feel it has to do with work, okay, contracts and things like that too, and travel. So I feel that's a really big part of this person's decision. See, it's a person who's pulling back, feeling something's off. Something is off here. It doesn't feel right, you see. But yet then we have this person. It's almost like they're, it's not necessarily a choice between two people. Because it has to do with taking this, I feel, to the next level. Committing to it, okay? Committing to the path. Is this right? Is this fair? Is this the right person? Because I just feel this is someone who's really in their head and they have, like I feel it just feels overwhelming. It's things moving very quickly. But I still feel it's going to turn out positive. So there's the energy where something feels a little off, someone putting on the brakes, you see. But it's also a person who's very determined to have success, financial success. I feel we have a person who, they want success in both areas, but they're overwhelmed. Okay, so let's have a look at this. See, temperance is someone tempering their emotions, staying in control of their emotions, it's a person trying to make a logical, sensible decision that they feel confident with. You see, someone else here is open, confident. The Empress is confident. This person's not so confident. Okay, because there's some insecurities, or it's an energy of lack. But I feel it's an energy of what one person doesn't have, the other person can provide. Because we have an Emperor and an Empress. I feel like it's more like ego. I mean, it could be we have someone who's more successful. The Empress may be more successful than the Emperor, so there's pride and ego there. It's also a person who likes to be a good provider. See, someone who was a good provider. They made lots of money at some point. Now they're not making as much money. So they feel a little insecure because they got this beautiful Empress energy, So I feel they're trying to make a decision. That Empress energy very well is yourself, could be yourself here. Now I do see Sag, Aries, somebody else even with Taurus in their chart. I'm seeing Libra and Gemini. Cancer. Yeah. So I feel it's an energy of someone putting on the brakes here a little bit here. And I feel they're going to make a decision if they feel something is off. But I actually feel we have two people who are probably just right for each other here. A pretty good fit, you see. But it's just an energy of being patient. See, someone's feeling confused. Okay. Feeling like someone's hiding something. And I feel it's just an energy where someone is, it could be somebody coming in acting like they have more money than they do. Okay, or we have an Empress who's more financially successful than the Emperor actually is. So really look at that. Okay, yeah, but look at that. There's the energy of new, everything being out in the open. So there's definitely some insecurities. Now let's have a look at that Empress energy. Actually, let's look at those insecurities, because that's the issue. That's what's holding this up. Let's have a look at the Five of Pentacles. Why is it here? Yeah, see, someone's cautious, being careful what they wish for. See, it's an energy of someone who's keeping a lot of things to themselves. It's a person who actually has what they need. They have the skills. This is a very skilled person, very smart, very capable. So whatever insecurities they feel, I actually feel that... and it does have to do with a contract or a situation ending. Now, it could be a relationship that ended, because I do see someone walking away and making a decision. Okay? Yeah. But it looks like a work thing too. See, ending it, having to relocate. And then we have the healing, a little time out. See, it's a person who needs to get out of their head. They need to stop thinking negative. Now, it could be someone just going somewhere to clear their head. Okay. But there we have the person pinned down by their thoughts, needing to clear out all this negative energy and negative thoughts to feel more optimistic. So, yeah, some sort of little break or little time out possibly here. And there's the Empress. Very healing, very nurturing, kind, compassionate. See, it's everything this person could want. Okay, they're looking at this Empress energy, everything they could ever want. Now, it's possible that you're confident, if this person needs to end a relationship, that you're confident that they will. Okay. Yeah. Tell me about the Death card. Why is this here? It's an energy of change too, you know. A little Scorpio energy. Yeah, see, ending a cycle. See, it's somebody ending a cycle, a relationship, or I feel it could be a work. Definitely strong work energy and the need to relocate. But this Emperor is very skilled. They bring a lot to the table. You see, this is someone who brings a lot to the table. Now, they could be looking at you that way. Okay. Now, I do feel I got to be honest, I don't know who's feeling the most insecure or the energy of lack, but it does look like it's this Emperor. Let's have a look at the Six of Wands. It's their pride getting in the way, their ego. It's a person who is determined. They want to be a good provider, you see. And I feel they were at some point. Now they don't have as much money. So their ego's taking a hit. Death of the ego. So I feel this is someone who needs to let go of their ego. If I feel if the ego is released, things will start to go in this person's favor. Okay? So this is what it's saying. There it is. It's an energy of change. See, a lot of abundance. I see change of location. Could be someone having to move for work to get a better paying job, you know. Yeah, it's an energy of a person who's determined to be a good provider. So I do feel it's an energy of some old school rules here, okay? Definitely somebody in that very macho energy. They like to provide, but they don't have enough to provide, okay? They don't have enough to provide, they feel. But I feel it's just a negativity. So, yeah. If there is any kind of secret here, I feel it has to do with the finances, see? And their pride's getting in the way. But I see growth, and that's just why I say it's time for change, time for moving, relocating, okay? I see all this beautiful abundance. This is a financial growth too. So it's a person who brings a lot to the table. I can tell you they bring a lot of skills to the table. It's a very smart, capable person. I feel it's somebody who was once very well off, now not as well off. But they're on their way there. So now I think this person too is feeling a little negative, like, they need to be confident. It's an energy of lack of confidence. Now starting to feel more confident. Things are going in their favor. So there's money coming in, see? So it's a person I feel trying to be very positive. Now the Empress could be looking at this, what this person brings to the table, because it's an energy of two people manifesting each other here. It's an energy of just being open. Look at that. See, searching for something new, maybe even looking for a new home. This person's no quitter. They're determined. They're creative. They're very passionate, okay, in their beliefs. So I don't feel this is someone who's being unfaithful. In fact, I feel this is someone who's determined to be, regardless of what's put in front of them. So, yeah, I'm not getting this player energy. I feel it's just someone's pride getting in the way. To do with being a good provider and needing to move, relocate for this money to come in. But once that ego's released, the death of the ego, see, it has to do with someone who had everything and then lost some things because there's been this cycle that's ended. But yeah, I feel once that ego's released, I feel this is where things will go in someone's favor. It's almost like a person, I just get the vibe of somebody who's feels like they're hitting rock bottom, but they're not, because it's all their pride and ego. Yeah, see, there's competition, conflict, chaos, obstacles. See, it's an energy of someone overwhelmed. There's always something getting in the way. There's a lot of obstacles, okay, getting in the way. But it has to do with taking something to the next level, the crossroads. It looks like someone looking for a new home, searching for something, and determined. This person's a fighter. They don't give up. Okay, they're going to overcome these obstacles. I'm going to tell you, this is someone who's a force to be reckoned with regardless. So there's the lover's energy, making this choice, choosing the one. And it could be where someone is deciding to end the situation and just move on. Okay, it's very possible that's happening here, where someone's making a choice in their love life as well. I just feel that someone is overwhelmed with so much going on. Very busy time. Tell me about the lovers. We'll wrap this up. Yeah, see, someone trusting their intuition, their inner knowing. They already know everything they need to know. This person's very wise. They know what to do. They know they have obstacles, there's challenges. Okay, I do feel they are keeping some of this to themselves, this choice, before they make it. They're not saying anything. But there's the energy of waiting. See, someone here is waiting for something, waiting, and it could be this Empress energy, yourself waiting. Okay, for this person, trusting your intuition while you wait. You may be feeling this person's not faithful, okay, or someone's feeling that way. But I actually feel we have some very positive energy. And I do see something new, but it could be a new job, a new opportunity, a fresh new start. You see, everything being out in the open, everything being exposed. I see a lot of joy, you see. But I do feel some of you may feel something is off with a person here. Okay, you may be feeling something is a little off. And it's possible you're waiting for someone to end a relationship. Okay, now I'm going to be honest. Often when you wait for someone to end a relationship, because I do think this person has a lot going on. I feel there's a lot of conflict, obstacles in their path. They're overwhelmed. I feel they're trying to do the right thing, but it's the pride and the ego. Okay, because there's something to do with that, and it's huge for this person. But yeah, I feel it's an energy of, if you are waiting for someone to end a committed relationship, something that's long term, okay, it's possible when that does end. And I do think this person's looking at that. But I don't think this is someone who's purposely going out of their way to cause anyone harm. But it has to do with them being able to provide. Okay, now it could be the end of a situation where you're waiting for this person. See, you're open to this with the Empress, but you're being cautious. You're being careful what you wish for. You see, you're playing it safe, but so are they. So, yeah, but it is, once a person gets their freedom, sometimes it's a person who gets their freedom, then they kind of want to play the field a little bit. So this person's doing some thinking. See, it has to do with being confident. See, they don't feel confident, and it's either money or just those insecurities. See, the lack of confidence. But now I feel they are becoming more confident. It's a person who needs to let go of their ego and just express themselves and tell the other person what's going on. Yeah, see, emotional fulfillment, putting all those cups on the table, being open, happy home, happy life. See, I just think we got a person who's really overwhelmed. And I do feel like there's obstacles, challenges, conflict, competition, fighting, okay, in a relationship, because someone's no longer happy. They're not feeling emotionally fulfilled. You see, and while this is going on with this person, maybe you're thinking you should walk away. Okay. But someone's waiting, thinking of looking elsewhere. See? Yeah, trusting the intuition, the inner knowing, being wise, knowing. This is someone who knows too. It's about waiting for the one, something that's worth waiting for. So, yeah, if you feel that way, but it's telling you to look at it. Like I say, often when you connect with someone who maybe traveling for work, maybe you've been connecting, and they, once they get their freedom, they may want to just play the field, because that's what happens a lot of times. Once a person actually ends that relationship, they want to date other people. But I don't know. I actually feel this is someone who's, I'm going to tell you, I feel there was lack here, but I actually feel this person's releasing their ego, their pride. I feel money is better. I feel they're ready to move forward. Now, like I say, there is change coming. You can see change. Change for the better too. So I actually feel they're feeling more confident. Yeah, I do. I feel they feel more confident here. So it's just a matter of obstacles and challenges. See, cooperation, compromise, compatibility. See, it's an energy of going down this path. There's a lot of obstacles in this person's path. Looks like someone's looking for a home, but it's also to do with they're determined to do with their financial foundation. This person's creative. Like I tell you, they bring a lot to the table. I just feel like they've had some struggles and obstacles here. So there we go. See, it's a person releasing things that no longer serve. See, letting go. But this has to do with someone who's on this path, their hopes and dreams. So I feel this person sees you as everything they could ever want. But I do feel they need, it's also an inner healing. I also feel this person needs to release their ego. It's no longer, it's not serving them. And once they release that ego, I feel things will go in their favor. And it looks like it's already starting to happen. Okay. So I don't know who this person is to the Empress. Okay. But it's almost like an end of a relationship. Now, maybe it's yourself, see, but it has to do with things have to go in both people's favor. Two people on the same page. It needs to work for both people. So there's going to be a need to cooperation, compromise, schedules, routines, changes. Okay. And if it is a person who has to relocate and find another place to live, okay, see, it has to do with a reason to celebrate. See, there's some positive energy worth celebrating. Do make sure that you acknowledge, okay, the success, acknowledging this. See, there's things that need to be acknowledged, and that there's an energy of releasing things that no longer serve. But it has to do with those hopes and dreams. And we have a person who's being a little cautious, a little careful what they wish for, okay. But I feel it's a, this is a person who's very, very determined, okay. Very determined to do with a house, a home, a reason to celebrate, this fresh new start, this opportunity. Yeah. So it has to do with relocating. See, it has to do with moving on and relocating, taking lessons that are learned. It's also an energy of someone trying to avoid a disaster. So this is someone who's, trying to avoid, I feel it could be trying to avoid the lack of money too. See, because you got to, an emperor is generally someone self-made or self-employed. Okay, doesn't have to be, but I'm getting that energy. But there it is. See, waiting patiently, hoping something pays off. Patience paying off. See, taking the situation to the next level. But I also feel that has to do with this person's work. They're overwhelmed. They're busy. This person's, and I don't know if they're traveling back and forth, moving, relocating, taking only what they need, traveling lightly. There we have a single person, someone enjoying the fruits of their labor. See, it's an energy of someone becoming single and then taking things to the next level. So if you're waiting for this person, okay, I feel there's feelings and emotions, but what I feel too, it's an energy of someone being kind and compassionate, being strong, okay, being there for somebody. But it's also an energy of a person often realizing too, I feel there's going to be that energy of realizing that once this person gets their freedom, they could change their mind. Okay, so I feel that's something that's on the table. But I really feel like we have two people who build each other up. This is someone who needs someone to build them up. Okay, because I feel this is a person who's gone through a lot of trials, struggles, obstacles, and they are definitely no quitter. They are an action-oriented person. I actually feel this is someone who likes to have a good time, okay? And they like to have a good time. Now, it's possible you're making a choice between two. You may have someone here who likes to party a lot, okay? So it could be yourself, like I say, walking away from someone here. It could be you, but I really feel this Emperor is going through something, and I actually feel like you're going to connect with this person, but it's about being patient. Okay? Don't be afraid to express yourself. Don't sacrifice, okay, by keeping all your feelings to yourself. Don't be afraid to put them out there and let this person know how you feel. But I actually see a fresh new start and a lot of happiness coming in. It's just there's obstacles to do with travel, movement, jobs, money, okay? Yeah, so there it is. See, somebody waiting, missing someone, somebody missing someone. The distance always makes the heart grow fonder. It could be to do with children, the mother of the children. Could be someone who's back and forth because of that too. Like I say, it looks like a relationship coming to an end. So tell me more about the Eight of Wands. Yeah, someone's been there, done that. It's not, if you want children, I don't think this person wants children. For some of you, I feel they already do. Been there, done that. See, marriage, commitment. But I'm not too sure this person's marriage or commitment is their issue. I feel it's more of children. But I also see that distance makes the heart grow fonder, someone missing someone. See, we have two people here. See, it's an energy of two people who are just right. Making a choice. I feel like you're going to make a decision, but they're making decisions as well. Yeah. Yeah, see, someone thinking things through, not rushing in. See, it's an energy of someone possibly changing their mind, rushing into things too quickly. It's a person choosing their battles. See, it's someone who has to deal with something else first. Like I say, single parent energy. So if you want children, marriage and commitment, because you see this person brings a lot to the table, regardless of their situation. I feel like you already kind of know, and you're keeping that to yourself. But there's this lovely bond connection here. See, between two, talking, communicating back and forth, long distance too. Okay, but also has to do with someone wanting to see somebody. Happiness, that's that makes the heart grow fonder. But like I say, we got a person here who's thinking things through, choosing their battles. They have to do something first. They have to end something else first. See, so they're trying to stay in control, trying to stay on course. Okay. Someone's moving away, and it could be yourself too. Like I feel, if it's taking too long, you may be feeling like you should just move on here yourself to avoid a disaster. So it has to do with moving and relocating. I almost feel like there could be some kind of change of plans at some point here. Tell me about Temperance. Yeah, see, someone feeling a little sure, there's confusion. Someone's not sure what to believe. Feeling a little guarded, not sure at all what to believe here. So it's also an energy of someone who stands up for themselves. But I feel it has to do with tearing down the walls, you see. So I feel like you're playing it safe here. I feel like you're being careful. Now you could be the Emperor or the Empress, so do flip that energy. But I feel it's an energy of someone letting their guard down a little bit, okay? But also being careful what you believe. Yeah. So there we have the Queen of Pentacles. So it's an energy of being grounded, practical, sensible. Okay, thinking things through, choosing your battles. Is this something worth, waiting for? Will this pay off? Or should you move on to avoid a disaster? I do feel the Cup's coming. This opportunity. Maybe you have a new opportunity while you're waiting for this. Maybe you're not sure. Okay, because I do feel feelings. But if you want children and this other person doesn't, because they've already been there, done that, this is where I feel like you're going to make a choice if you're in the childbearing years. Okay. But others of you, it's just energy of someone missing someone, longing for somebody who's at a distance. So now this could be a friend's first situation, just keeping things simple. Now we know the King of Swords is often someone who gives little gifts to show someone that they like them. Yeah, there it is. See, someone no longer talking to someone. It has to do with reciprocity, equal give and take. So yeah, I feel some of you got a choice to make with this person, this Emperor. I actually feel they could have Gemini. I actually feel they have possibly Taurus, Aries in their chart. Leo, Sag. Definitely I see a little Leo. But I feel like you have a person here who's, like I say, there was a lack of confidence. Now they're feeling more confidence. But I kind of feel like you've gone through some kind of change yourself. Okay? Or will this person change their mind? There's a need to communicate and get on the same page when it comes to children, what it is you want, okay? What makes you happy, okay? But I do see happiness here. I see some of you kind of thinking things through here and making a choice with someone here who maybe not have enough money to give. They may not be able to provide, because I feel it could be child support, things like that too. Some legal situations going on here as well. So yeah, I feel it's telling you to just think it through and to take your time. Don't be afraid to put all your cups on the table, okay? To let this person know how you feel, what makes you happy, okay? Because I don't think this person's up to anything. I don't think if there is any manipulation, it's because their ego's getting in the way. They don't have as much money as they used to. See, but they want to be a good provider, but I feel like you're looking, can they provide? If they're paying child support and have another family, you know, I feel there's something there. But man, this is somebody who's a fighter. I'll tell you, they are a fighter. I do feel this is someone who's, they're moving, relocated, looking for a home, but they're also leaving, having to leave something behind here. Okay. I don't know if this is a really long distance and there's children or what, but yeah, but I can see, you know, this is being at a distance, missing someone, the heart growing fonder. But yeah, it has to do with, you know, how much this person can give. Can they provide? You know, maybe they're kind of ghosting you, ignoring you a little bit here. Their ego and pride if you make more money than they do, I feel their pride's getting in the way. But there's the opportunity. See, that's the cup of confirmation. There's an opportunity here. See, and that's where I feel you may be thinking about that. All right. They see the possibilities. Okay. But it's their pride and ego. So do take care. I wish you the best, and we'll see you soon.